never seen a face as beautiful as yours, for sure. I don't wanna keep the public waiting. I'm not gonna hold you back no more. Beautiful girl, I know you're a beautiful girl. I know you're a beautiful girl. Beautiful girl, beautiful girl.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining me for the Sweatshirt edit. It is Thursday and a gorgeous day here in Nashville. Very chilly though. I wanted to do a special show just for Sweatshirts because when the pandemic started, I was like, okay, we're gonna need a bunch of fucking cozy shit for a long time. So that's what I decided to do. And I have actually quite a few now, so I thought I would review the various ways that you can wear them in the different fabrics. And I thought that that would be helpful because people are asking lots of different questions, and so I thought, just do this. So let's get started. I think Kelly's got some slides, and if you have questions and you're on YouTube, you can ask questions in the comments, and if there are any questions, we will address them as best we can. So this is the first slide, and this is an oversized one-size sweatshirt that I did, and I did it in two different fabrics. I did it in the super uber soft fleece that I'm wearing, which is Supima cotton and micro modal, and about 4% spandex, which is because it gives it a little bit of a spine and it helps retain its shape so it won't get all stretched out and out of shape on you. So the Supima cotton and micro modal is super, super, super soft fabric. It is like wearing cashmere, except for it doesn't itch, and it also won't keep you quite as warm as cashmere because it's not wool. So I did it in two different fabrications. And just like you're seeing here on the picture, this is the really soft micro modal. And it's got that huge side slit, which releases pressure around the midsection and around the hips. And so it's really just, you know, it's a giant A-line. I don't know if you can see it, but it's super, super wide and super comfortable. And it completely covers your butt. It comes to like, you know, I would say mid-thigh. Look at it on her. So my model Katja is 5'7½", and we had those like not quite flat shoes on her, but they're about an inch and a half or so. And you can see it's she's got plenty of room. She could get another person in there with her. It's really meant to be very, very cozy and very roomy. The other one I did, let's look at the next slide, Kelly. Thanks. Okay, so this one is in the really heavy cotton fleece. Now this is, the one that you're wearing is the exact same piece that I'm holding here, and this is 100% cotton. It's smooth on the outside. I don't know if you can see that, but the fabric is very smooth on the outside, and then the inside is this sort of yummy cushy fleece. And it is also extremely, extremely soft. There's, you know, I guess the other one is just like a little bit uber, slightly softer, but this is no slouch. It's very soft. You're not going to itch in it. It's really comfortable. And it's that heavier cotton that when I was in college and we had, you know, those big roomy sweatshirts, you know, if you buy one on campus or university, like you get that really heavy sweatshirt. That's very similar to this, only this is way better fabric. Like that fabric, if you put it on, I think the reason that they only would cut sweatshirts in them is because you can't really move in them, right? And very hard to put on, you know, a coat. You have to wear a big coat, big sleeves. But this stuff is yummier. It's softer. It's definitely more pliable, and it's super comfy. I like the cotton fleece just a little bit better than the other fleece because I actually like that when I put it on, it feels like something more substantial, and also it is heavier fabric, and so it kind of pulls me down and gives me, you know, a nice a kind of a slimming line. I think it's a little more helpful on the body than that super, super soft stuff. But then again, you know, where are we going? Who are we going to see? So, you know, if the choice is yours, then you choose the one that you like better, you think you will like better. Okay, so those are my two, those are the two one-size bodies. I also did this, and you know you can order anything in any color. This is just how I'm showing them. But this was the second incarnation, and we did add the front pocket. So if you do order this style, it will come with that typical kangaroo pocket that you see in most sweatshirts. And this was a really pretty kind of like really regal purple and charcoal. Very beautiful. Okay, alrighty, next slide please, Kelly. That's the same one. And then you just see her from the side. And you can see exactly, she's got all this, you know, empty, lots of room in the back of her. She's very comfortable. Nothing is going to tug on you. You know, the armhole is like way down here on this thing. So you're going to be very comfortable. You're going to be able to move and just, you know, do whatever you want with great ease. Same thing, same one. Okay, so this sweatshirt that you're looking at in the electric blue is the same sweatshirt that I'm wearing. And I think Katja in the picture is wearing a size 4 or 5. And I am wearing a size 4 in the one I'm wearing today. And I wanted to show it to you because you can wear them to fit you. And if you're tiny and you don't want it to be so voluminous on you, you can just order your regular size. Or I would tell people to just maybe just bump up one size for a sweatshirt, just in case you want to wear something underneath it and you won't be too tight and constricted. But she is wearing, I think, she's wearing a 4 or 5, and that's my classic sweatshirt. This is the first sweatshirt that I did, like, I think 2.5-ish years ago, and this is that super soft cotton Supima micro modal. So it's really, really soft. Everything I do is pre-shrunk. Everything is pre-washed and pre-shrunk, so you don't have to worry about anything shrinking on you because it will not. So this is a lovely electric blue that we did that was just thrilling to do, and the tonal blue dots on it, I love it. And I liked it with the loose pants too, because again, it's just all about comfort. Those pants are the t-shirt, same fabric as my t-shirts. So just a really great modal with about 8% spandex and a nice elastic waist. Very, very comfy. So that's the classic hoodie that I do. And that comes sizes 0 through 5. Okay, next slide, please, Kelly. Okay, so this is again another classic hoodie. I'll show it to you in person because it is so pretty. And I wanted to show you the neckline. In the photo on the computer, she's got it just loose, but these are really, really nice if you actually want to tie them. I don't know if you can see, I tied it, mine's so dark. But if you tie it, it's very sweet and pretty and almost creates a whole other kind of neckline, which is very finished and kind of gives you, kind of tidies you up a little bit if you want. So this is the super soft micro modal and cotton, Supima cotton with a little bit of spandex in it. This classic hoodie that I'm wearing and this one I'm showing you, I only do in the super, super soft Supima modal, okay? And this one is a size 4, and that is what that's the same piece that she's wearing in the photo. And I would say the photo's a little light, that this is really truly the color of the pink. It's a little bit, it's like a bubblegum pink. It's really, really very fresh. It's got a good pop of color. But I love this. I love that you get like a little bit of white stripe when we put that black stripe in, so you can wear it with the white jeans or black jeans. Anyway, this is just super fresh. This screams Southern California and also Florida to me. And anywhere else in the summer, but especially now, those two places be so pretty. So this is again the classic hoodie. It comes sizes 0 through 5. Next slide, please, Kelly. Okay, so that's it from the side, and you can see that when we made it, we deliberately made it to slope down a little bit, so it's a slightly longer length in the back, which I think is so pretty. It gives sort of like an A line also from the side, which is really flattering on the body. Okay, next slide, Kelly. Okay, so this one I don't have to show you, but I wanted to show this color for a specific reason. Can you go to the very next slide, Kelly, and show them the next color, and then we'll pop back. Okay, so this is this color in the t-shirt, and then pop back to the sweatshirt picture. Yeah. So it's the exact same color, but you can see how differently the two different fabrics actually take the color. So this is the sweatshirt that we're looking at, and it takes it very kind of, lighter, and it's a little more powdery looking, and it's got less saturation of color. And I think it's really interesting, and I actually really, really love this piece. I'm sorry I don't have it to show you here in person because it is so pretty. It's got purple and navy and a little bit of this kind of like mauvey, rosy gold pink. It's really beautiful. Like the pink is almost like has a little bit of like that rose gold sort of like copper color in it. It's so pretty. And I love that you see the white sort of splotches in the background of this. That's how the color is really not like baking into it like it does in the t-shirt. So we got a little more variation of the color, which I really like. I love that we have some white popping through. If you go back to the t-shirt, then you can see it's got like, to me, that almost looks like a midnight sky with like the little specks of white almost looking like stars. So it was a beautiful color combination. I was thrilled with it in both different fabrics. I just wanted you to see that if you do order this color in the sweatshirt, that's what you're gonna get. Okay. All right, great. Next slide, please, Kelly. Okay, so this is a medium formula purple and charcoal that I did. I don't know if I have that to show. I don't have that in person, but you can see it's so pretty. And that's just a light purple. That's the lighter version of this one, okay? And we literally just doubled the formula, so we got amazing color and saturation. I love what she's wearing too. I would be equally happy with either one of these pieces. Okay, next slide, please, Kelly. Okay, this is my dot series, and I know I have this one here. So, okay, so this is this one. And if I can show you this, wait, wrong one, hold on, sorry. So, with the dots, without the dots. With the dots, without me. Remember that movie with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz? What was that called? Kelly, you remember what that's called? I'm blanking. And he goes, with me, without me. With me, without me. Anyway, with the dots, without the dots. So this is this beautiful, pretty, crisp, clean, feminine, beautiful pink and gray. And again, you can see some of the white peeking out in the back of both of these. I was so happy with this pink, you have no idea. So this pink with the dots, and we put a little black cord on it because I think it gives it it kind of anchors the look a little bit, gives it a little, little bit of strength. And that is so beautiful. And I love it with the white jeans that she's wearing it, but I would also love it with black jeans. I'm wearing a very dark indigo blue, dark midnight navy pair of jeans, and that's beautiful with that. So that's the dot print, and this is again the classic hoodie, sizes 0 through 5. Super. Okay, next slide, Kelly. I think that's the same one. There you go. Okay, so this is this beautiful, pretty, let me see. That's a classic hoodie, and this was a beautiful piece too. So this was the electric blue before we kind of like put the electric blue on steroids, and multiplied times 10. So this is so pretty though. It's so powdery, and I don't know if you can see, it's got shades of like, purple, kind of lavendery. It almost reads a little bit green gray there. Anyway, there's so many beautiful colors that go on with this. It's just so lovely. She is wearing, this size is, I'm guessing it's a 3. Okay, so you can see this is not too huge on her, and I think she looks very, comfortable and happy and, casual, right? Like that's a great outfit to go to Whole Foods in and, be seen a little bit. And I would love it also with blue jeans. I would love it with white jeans. And I think like a real dark blue like I'm wearing is nice too. I feel like everything goes with black, but I also feel like so many of us kind of like really lean on that so heavily and rely on it. So I'm trying to suggest other ways of wearing things, but of course would be gorgeous with black. So that's the classic hoodie. Next slide, please, Kelly. Okay. The gray with this is the aqua with the gray dot. She is wearing a size 4, so you can see it is a little bit bigger on her. It's getting a little roomy on her, and I still don't mind it. I still think I think it's really pretty. It's really fresh, super acceptable looking. So this was the aqua color. Oh, the movie was Night and Day, right? Night and Day. So this is the aqua color. So with the dots, without the dots, with the dots, without the dots. It's a super fresh, pretty color. She's got just the plain pants. She's wearing the stripes on the bottom. I'm so blind. Oh my God. Okay, so if you just want to do it with something, just the aqua on the bottom, I think it's so pretty. It's so fresh and pretty. And this is the one I always say, like it's got these cool tones in the gray. But I think if you wore it with like really yellow gold, mustardy gold jewelry, that I just love that. That kind of like that warm and that cool, or that hot and that cold. I think it is so striking looking. I think that's so pretty, fresh and pretty, and it really looks exactly like you're seeing here and on the screen. It's a true representation of the color. I just love this piece so much. So happy with it. Okay. Next slide, Kelly, please. Okay, so now we're going to move into a cropped series that I did, and I don't want people to freak out and think that they have to wear it so cropped, because I know you're not going to. So this was just, really more for the wow factor for the photo shoots, but the actual length of these cropped ones, unless you tell me, you want it to be super cropped, or you're buying it for, one of your granddaughters or a daughter or something, then this is truly the length of the crop. And it's 3 inches than you're seeing on your screen. It's 3 inches longer. So if I can just put that up on me, here's where it is, like that. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining us. So it completely does cover, and it's really it's about 2 inches above your crotch. So it will completely clear, the top of your jeans, and you don't have to show anybody anything. So this fabric is a new French terry that I started using as of the pandemic. And, I'd heard a lot about French terry, but I've never used it until I found this fabric, which is amazing because it dyes beautifully, but it also has a bit of a spine, so it keeps its shape. So the outside is smooth, and the inside, looks like terry. It kind of looks like a towel, but it looks like it's scratchy, but it's not. It's really, really smooth. The fabrication on this is cotton and viscose. And viscose is known for its smoothness. It's kind of a fancy word for rayon, but it's a smooth yarn. So this is super, super comfy. And like I said, it'll go over the top of your jeans. It would be, it'd be kind of like that kind of length on you, but it's also got really great slink factor. Like it doesn't stick to the body. It you put it on and it kind of is away from you. It keeps that distance, and it's got that nice slinkiness. And it's just like a really super comfy, cozy, yummy thing. In terms of its weight, I actually think it's a little bit lighter. Let me look at my header. And I can tell you, it It's like a 12.5 ounce, which means nothing probably to you, but it's like the fleece. I'm looking for my other fleece to tell you what that is. Yeah, I mean, it's about the same weight as what I'm wearing, the super uber soft, yummy one, the classic hoodie that I do. So they're about the same, but they really feel, the way they behave in terms of drape is slightly different. Like this, I think has actually a little bit more guts, a little bit more spine, and just like a little bit more drape, which is very interesting. Anyway, I love the fabric, and I did this also in the jogger sweatpants, and they're fabulous. They're so pretty. They look amazing on everybody. Even if you're carrying a few extra pounds, like the fabric just does amazing things for the body. So that's the beginning of the cropped series. Next slide, please, Kelly. Let's do the next one too, I think. Oh wait, no, go back. Let me show the turquoise. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, so here's the turquoise with the dots, So this one I think is so fresh and pretty, and this is the cropped. It's the one we shot on her in the studio, so you can see it would be a little bit short on me, but hey, you know, who knows? I could lose 20 pounds and then forget about it. So it'll be about down to here. But I think it's a really, really fun, beautiful, happy print. I know so many women who, I did a turquoise years ago. I did a turquoise on top with a black stripe, with a white stripe and then a black on the bottom, and it sold incredibly well. I still get phone calls saying, can I get a turquoise one? So anyway, the turquoise is such a fresh and pretty turquoise. It's a really good, clean turquoise. And it does have some gray in it, and you can see that we like to get that balance of white behind it, which is so pretty. I think it keeps it just so fresh and just kind of like crisp and clean. So this would be fabulous with white jeans, white shorts, and also like obviously black. Gray would look really cool with it too. It would be very interesting with it too. And this is the cropped in the French cherry. And these also come, these are actually size 0 to 4, I believe. Okay, so that's that. Next slide. Okay, that's the first one I showed you. But she is wearing the crop length, and this is the longer length, so fear not, okay? You won't get the super crop length unless you say that you want the super crop length. Okay, next slide, please. Okay. Oh God, I loved this. Does anybody notice that we did like the stripes on the body this way and then the up and down on the sleeves? And I love that. I thought it looked so cool. I was so happy. We also did this in a black and white, which is amazing looking. We'll be photographing it at the next photo shoot, but it's really special. It's very, very French looking. I love that the sleeves are going the opposite direction. Anyway, you know I love stripes. I can't walk by a stripe without trying it on or, God forbid, buying it. So anyway, this is so pretty. And it is the more cropped length, but it will be 3 inches longer for you. Should you want that? And look at the ties. They got printed too. Isn't that cool? You know, it's the little things that really matter. Okay. Next slide, please, Kelly. Okay, so I showed you this one before. Now this is the same cropped hoodie, but this is in the heavier cotton fleece. So this is 100% cotton. It's the same one that she's wearing. I did the little cuff is in rib. I don't know if you can see that. There it is, the rib. Then it's on the fold, so it's super soft and comfy. That rib fabric is also another amazing new fabric that I started working with since the pandemic. It's this like amazing, amazing spongy, amazing fabric, does amazing things on the body. I'm in love with it. Anyway, so this is that pink with a little bit of gray. And I love how you get this variation of the pink. Like I love this super saturated pink, and then the very, very pale pink, and then the gray, the dark gray, and then the light gray. I'm so crazy about this. I really would love to do like throw pillows for the living room in this. I think this is so gorgeous. Or like a silk charmeuse. I'm going to do some pillows for, anti-frizz for you. So we're going to do some silk pillowcases. I'm very excited about that. Anyway, I just love this. And I like it with the polka dots like she's got on the bottom. But, should you not be a polka dot on the bottom kind of person, obviously this would look adorable with just the pink on the bottom, or just black on the bottom, or white on the bottom. We have a kitty walking by. He's punking my show. Anyway, that's the crop in the cotton fleece, the heavier cotton fleece. Okay, next slide, Kelly. Okay, and here you have full dot, right? This is so crazy. Okay, so also this is the heavy cotton fleece, but it's not so heavy. And when we do so many different, when we dye it pink first. We do the pink and gray dye first, and then it sits in dye usually for at least 2 days, sometimes longer, and it just kind of cooks. And then we wrap them in plastic like little burritos, and the longer they sit there, the longer they cook, the happier they are, the more intense the color becomes, and it really just, like, they're in plastic, so they're baking, they can't breathe, and they're just roasting, really, is what you're doing. So we're baking the color in naturally, and I love that. And then the print comes secondary, but we wash, my point is that we wash so many times from the time we get the garment and we're ready to dye it. It gets soaked in soda ash. So it's soaked in water and soda ash, soda ash is like the glue between the textile and the dye. So soda ash is like salt. So salt is really the binder for the dye to the garment. So my point is that we just wash them so many times that by the time you get them, there have been at least 8 sets of hands on each garment. So they're very, very soft, very wearable. They're not stiff or, weird at all. They're just, they're already like your old best friend. So even though it is a heavier cotton, you're not going to know that. And it's never going to feel like those college sweatshirts do that are made out of horrible polyester. So this is going to breathe, and it's still going to have a spine and give you an amazing finish, but it's not going to be stiff. Okay, next slide, Kelly. Okay, so this is a new style that I did, and I did this out of the ones I'm going to show you today are out of the t-shirt fabric, and they have a rib at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but I will show it to you. So this is the actual piece that she's wearing in the photo. And at the bottom, there's like a ribbed waistband. I don't know if you can see that, but it is stretchy. So, when you put it on, stretchy. So you can kind of put it up and then it can blouse in over, which is what it's doing on the photo. I hope you can see that clearly. Anyway, I did this with the soft, super soft fleece, but you can also do it with the t-shirt fabric. I like it better in the t-shirt fabric because I feel like I just like the garment better. I like the way the garment looks better. I think it has more of a very casual sort of attitude. With the fleece, it's just a little stiffer, and that's not what I wanted. So, if you're somebody who's slender and you're comfortable with wearing that, band there, you can really pull it up, or you can, pull it down. She's got it sort of midway, and it looks great both lengths for her. But it is a little bit more body conscious, and I wanted to, nod to some of those women whom I sometimes do ignore a little bit. Anyway, so that's just lovely. It's just lightweight. It's just my regular t-shirt fabric, and it's just super, super comfy, and it's got the hood on it as well, which kind of gives it that playful, casual vibe. Okay, next slide, please, Kelly. So this is the same exact sweatshirt in the lighter weight. Look at that color. Isn't that color amazing? I was so happy with this. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. So anyway, so this is great. I think that this would be fabulous with, she's got it with the striped pants on the bottom. You could just do the blue without the stripe if you want to do that. That's a nice ensemble. You know, I'm kind of known for my sets. You know, for many, many years, it was the t-shirt with the matching scarf. And I like to give women the, you know, the option of feeling like they're wearing an outfit without feeling so dressed up. And the, you know, like sometimes when I've gotten so dressed up, I feel so uptight. I just can't be myself. So I wanted to create things that are, you know, beautiful ensembles, and still you feel completely casual and comfortable. So it's a very nice blend, and it's worked very well for me. So you could do this with either the loose pant on the bottom or the jogger or this crop flare that she's got on, or even the long bootleg that I did, which is the same as this pant, just longer to the floor, so you don't have to do a crop length if you don't want to, if that's not your thing. But anyway, this is the lightweight t-shirt jersey fabric. And again, it does have the hood, so it's very playful, and I think this color is just a slam dunk on every single complexion, hair color, lipstick. I just think it's a very, very happy color. Good on everybody. Okay, I see you. Hi. Oh. This is the star of the show. Let me see. Look at him. He's so beautiful. Okay, that's my old man. Next slide, Kelly. Okay, in the pink and green, beautiful. Okay. Again, I love that it's in this lightweight t-shirt fabric because I think it really gives it this very casual, super like approachable, like I didn't even try to look this fabulous. It's just so easy. I mean, it really is effortless. So this would be so great with white jeans, with black jeans, with the dark blue that I have on, looks beautiful with it. And it kind of makes that black line, gives it an optical illusion that it's blue. So you can really pull a lot of different things on. Or you can order the matching pant in the green like she's got. And that green, I don't know if you can tell, is a little bit more acidic. This green is a little more pale and it has like almost like a little bit of a gray green, but they were done on different days, and that what you're looking at is a weather issue. It's a very weather dependent art that I do, and we're very affected by not just the temperature, but if there's humidity or no humidity, or if it's very dry or if it's very windy. So all of these things affect what we do, and those pants were dyed on a different day, but I still love it. And I still clearly think that it's intended to be worn together. And I don't know that anybody would stop you and say, you know, that pants and top doesn't match perfectly. So I think you'd be good. This is one of my most favorite things. It's an old colorway that I did that I revived. Okay, next slide, please, Kelly. Same one. Next slide. Are we done? Was that everything that we went over? Are you popping in? Are you popping out? Uh-oh. Hey, Kelly, are you there?
Yes, that was the last slide.
Okay, so I have a few things that I want to show that we don't have photos up on the screen for. So one thing that I did this year was this cardigan, this beautiful fleece cardigan, and this is the same super soft fabric that I did in the classic sweatshirt, and it's got a beautiful rib sort of shawl collar. It's got ribbing at the collar, and it's got ribbing from here down to the wrist. And I did this either in this weight. I also did I did the t-shirt weight, which I wanted to show these because moving forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. And it's the same sweatshirt fabric, and it's that same great ribbing. And these, I think these are just beautiful pieces that you can just, throw on to run into a grocery store, because the grocery store is always freezing, always air conditioned. And then I did these lovely sets, so this is a tank top, and it is wide enough to wear, a bra with. It has a slight racer back, not extreme. And then I wanted it to be like I was talking about, like, the twin set. So if you don't want to wear, color top and color on the bottom, which I completely understand, this is a nice alternative, and looks very, very like presentable and ladylike and put together. And I feel like the tank top is, in a way, almost serving a purpose like jewelry does. Like, it's a little hit of color. It's got the print on it, but the jacket doesn't. And I think it's so fresh and pretty. And this would look gorgeous with gray on the bottom, with white on the bottom, with black on the bottom. This aqua looks amazing with black. So you don't have to be fearful of it. And the color is actually aqua and gray. And if you're really lucky, you get these very, very dark veins of gray, and they kind of can read from a distance black. So it'll work with anything black you pair it with on the bottom. But I think it's very fresh and very pretty. And if you added the scarf, it would be to die for, but you don't have to. You don't have to go over the top. But these are beautiful, and this is a fitted sleeve, so it's nice if you're in a, chilly restaurant, which God willing we all will be again soon one day, or a movie theater. It's a nice layer. It's really close to the skin, and it's so deliciously soft. Like cashmere, but without the itch. Okay. And then I wanted to also show a pink one that I did. This is the same pink and gray that I showed you earlier in the sweatshirts, with and without the dots. And so this is just the cardigan with this beautiful ribbed tank top underneath. So pretty. And if you know that you're not going to take your jacket off, then you don't have to worry about buying a bra that's a little bit in, but these are bra-friendly straps. It is wide enough to easily, hide your bra strap underneath, so you don't have to be seen that way if you don't want to be. Anyway, I think this is gorgeous. I think this is just delicious, and this looks like a cupcake. It's so yummy looking. It's so pretty. So feminine, so clean. Pink without being kitschy, and very, very sophisticated. Very happy, beautiful color. I also did it in let me show it to you, in this polka dot pink. So this was the pink, and you can see this tank underneath. Beautiful. A little bolder, a little more fun, but very, very pretty and very, very wearable. My intention is really to have these pieces, have people just, really wear the crap out of them. That hanger's broken, but here it is in the blue. It's so pretty. This is the lighter t-shirt weight fabric. So this is the same exact cardigan, but in the lighter t-shirt. So with the matching tank top underneath, I think it just keeps it simple, but you look put together, and you feel great. There is something to be said about feeling great when you leave the house. There are a couple more sweatshirts that I wanted to show you. This is a very, very vibrant purple, and this is the fleece. Again, the Supima Modal cotton fleece. And this is the t-shirt fabric, and you can see how the dye takes it, it's a little more subtle on that fleecy fabric. These were two beauties that I did. I did some nice batches of those, and this was the first sweatshirt, I think, that we talked about, the oversized. This is the green dot. I'm so in love with this. That's the heavy cotton fleece. And what else? Oh, I wanted to show this too. This is also just my classic hoodie, the first one that I did. And this is the Cotton Supima Micromodal fleece. This is the really soft thing. I think this is a really smashing looking piece. Just a black and white roller. Would be great with gray or white or black. I think it's great. It's a very strong yet really subtle, you know, not hitting you over the head really like the dots, but it's a very strong kind of abstracty print. And it's real beautiful. All we do is we take a foam roller and we just roll it over the garment. This is the easiest thing in the world. Seriously, any 3-year-old could help me. In fact, maybe. Anyway, isn't that beautiful? So that's the t-shirt edit today, Thursday, from Nashville. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, you can always email me at annie@annieturbin.com. The office number is 615-942-8042. We are currently in production, so if there's anything that you see from here, you may special order it. You can also book me for a 30-minute Zoom appointment, which is actually, those are fun. They're really fun. We started doing those, and those are very, very cool. You can, you know, say, I want to look at this, or I want to look at that, or just show me a mishmash of everything, and that's really, really fun. So you're welcome to do that too. I think Kelly Flagg, did you show a link for if they want to book that appointment where they go? I can't remember if we talked about that, but anyway, you can also email me if you want to do a Zoom appointment. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe and healthy. Take care.